Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to welcome to the stage Ms. Nena Stoiljkovic, IFC's Vice President, Blended Finance and Partnerships. As you all know, Nena plays a lead role in designing private sector solutions and pioneering innovations to tackle climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, Nena Stoiljkovic. Welcome, ma'am.
Thanks a lot to you for bringing so much energy, to the beginning of our second day, and you used the word brilliant, and it was indeed brilliant. And I have to do it yet again. I mean, yesterday I corrected my title, and this morning it's actually correct, but I just wanted to say that my new role from January 1 will be Vice President for Asia and Pacific. So South Asia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all of East Asia and Pacific will be under my oversight, and it's so exciting to be this week here and touch on both of my current role, which is on climate partnerships and blended finance, and my future role in Asia, including South Asia. So with that, I just wanted to welcome you all to the second day of the IFC's Climate Business Forum. I was very happy yesterday to meet so many of you, both at the forum and at the wonderful dinner hosted by Hero Future Energy. And again, big thanks to Hero for arranging such a nice close to the day. It is encouraging to see so many businesses here in the South Asia region engaged in addressing the climate change issues. And as we heard yesterday, this is a global challenge and probably one of the biggest challenges of our time. We often hear, and we heard it yesterday, that private sector is essential in implementing the goals of the Paris Accord. But seldom we do so many tangible, seldom we have so many tangible examples in one place. Yesterday, we heard from companies that we are on the forefront of climate solutions across a wide spectrum of sectors, from agriculture to cities, from banks to batteries, from green buildings to renewable energy. Climate change touches each of these sectors, and IFC is proud to work with many of you to scale the solutions that will enable low carbon and resilient growth. Throughout the conversation yesterday, I was impressed by creativity and forward thinking that companies are employing. Hero, Azure, JK Industries, Arvind, and many more were not only acting defensively and guarding against the negative impacts of climate, which is of course important, but so many are looking beyond that. Many are looking for the solutions that can be transformed into new business lines, new companies, and generate new revenues. I was also struck by how far we have come in some of the more established climate sectors like renewable energy. When IFC started investing in renewable energy many years ago, solar and wind companies were small and forging uncharted territory. However, global investment in clean energy last year was nearly $350 billion. India's renewable energy capacity is 2.5 times as big as it was 5 years ago. IFC alone has provided over $1 billion to finance 44 renewable energy projects in India. The renewable energy companies that spoke yesterday are now established energy power companies operating in sophisticated markets. At IFC, the commercialization and the scale-up of renewable energy can mean that our own investments will drop off as other private sector investors step in. And we like that. We are thrilled that this happens because this is a definition of success to a development finance institution and an evidence of market creation that we have contributed to. Today at this forum, we are releasing a new study, Climate Investment Opportunities in South Asia, that identifies the investment potential in the 6 countries that make up the South Asia region. Our findings show that South Asia's ambitious plans to meet its climate targets under the Paris Agreement represent $3.4 trillion worth of investment opportunities in cities and infrastructure by 2030. We are still seeing opportunities in renewable energy and also in transport, green buildings, urban water, climate-smart agriculture, and municipal solid waste. The report identifies 3.1 trillion of climate investment opportunities in India alone. along with another 280 billion in Bangladesh, Bhutan, the Maldives, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Scaling and replicating such progress across South Asia will require catalyzing private finance and creating markets for climate business solutions through policies, financial innovations, and business models targeted at sector-specific local conditions. We are now ready for the next wave of investing, and the market is here in this room at this conference. Today, we will hear from some growing climate sectors, such as electric vehicles and distributed renewable energy. We will talk about tools such as carbon pricing and instruments such as green bonds, and discuss the connection between policy and business, which is about how companies can work with governments to achieve the country's NDCs under the Paris Agreement. I encourage participation from all of you in the upcoming panels throughout the day. We want each panel to be a discussion, and your input is essential. Also, please stay through the end for our closing panel featuring a look forward towards the future with innovative startups that are defining how we might live tomorrow, followed by a closing cocktail reception. Again, thank you all for being here and sharing your experience with us. I look forward to continuing our conversation today and working together with all of you on the implementation. I would now like to invite to the stage Alsbeta Klein, IFC's Director for Climate Business, who will moderate our plenary panel this morning. Thank you again, and I wish you a great day today.